All right, welcome to Explosive Mechanics Exercise Demonstrations. Today we're going to talk about the tricep press down and how we use the tricep press down to improve our bench press. Again, everything we do here is for athletic performance or to improve a lift. We're not doing it for aesthetics. We're not doing what you probably heard on bodybuildingexercise.com or wherever you get your information from. This is how we use the tricep press downs. Now, you'll see people when they bench, they'll come up, as they get out, their elbows flare out to the side. When your elbows flare out to the side, your arm will only extend in that direction. And so then you're only working the lateral part of the tricep. So by getting here and being able to continue to ride out the bench press in that straight fashion, you have to increase the medial head strength. The lateral head is the lazy head of the tricep. It looks better. That's what most people see when you're standing around looking at someone. But for improvement of the bench press, not improvement of the tricep development, is we're going to use the press downs to focus on the medial head of the tricep so that when we get here, we get stuck in this position, we can then continue to press the weight out. What happens is, if we do, I saw a kid the other day, he was doing his press downs, he was going down here, and his elbows were coming out just like this. Okay, when his elbows were flaring out to the side, like that, and I saw him bench the next time he came into bench, he's coming up here. But as the load gets heavy, he'd get here and he'd get stuck, because his elbows flare out to the side. Once your elbows flare out to the side, your arms only go this way. And if your arms are only going that way, no one's strong enough to stretch that steel bar. So we need to keep the elbows tucked in, and the only way to get the elbows tucked in is to strengthen the right part of the tricep. Even me, after I tore my tricep, I had a hard time. I'd get here and my arm would want to twist and lock out. That's because I had the most atrophy in my medial head. The medial head's the workhorse of the tricep. And so I was noticing kids, a lot of people look the same doing it and the elbow twisting. That's not what we want. We want to get here, and we want to let the elbow slide forward, focus on the medial part. We have James Skalski here that's going to demonstrate the wrong way and how most people do the press downs. Like that. All right, now look, this is very critical. You'll see the shoulders overturning right here. Go up, down. So, all right, rest. So with that shoulder involvement coming here, you're getting the exact same thing when you bench here. And so, hey, don't bench press because you don't want to hurt your shoulder. You don't bench press. Well, if you learn how to bench press and you learn how to strengthen the right muscles, the bench press is actually a safe exercise. And so by, like, people in college and people coming from labor and surgery, they'll bench with blocks, or the doctor will tell them, hey, don't go full range of motion because you don't want to hurt yourself. Well, sometimes these colleges and universities will use what they call a shoulder saver. It's a pad that attaches to the bar so we don't come all the way down. But once you learn how to bench press, actually the more you arch your back and you get your shoulder up under your nipple line, the more you do that, the less stress you put on the shoulder. So by me being more flat, you go to, hey, flat back, flat back. You know, I'm not trying for, we're not in here for bodybuilding 101. Remember, we're here for strength. And if my back is flat and I come down, that shoulder actually protrudes forward. And the more that shoulder protrudes forward, the more stress that goes on that shoulder joint. So we are actually equipped with the spinous process on the back of our spine. It's a little bone that sticks off like that. And we can bend back as much as we want. You're not going to hurt your back. We're equipped to self-protect ourselves as we bend backwards. You herniate a disc by bending forward or bending forward and twisting at the same time. That's a recipe for disc injury. So by us arching our back and getting our shoulders up under our chest as much as possible, we actually minimize the stress on our shoulders. But if our triceps are weak in the wrong area, get here, it's still going to flare out. It still causes that humerus to rotate in the shoulder joint. So again, let's go, Skalski, let's do it the wrong way. Elbows coming out, okay? Go down, shoulders rotating forward. All right, now let's come up from your chest, and let's do it the right way. Now he's getting here, and actually, notice where his thumb is on the bar. His thumb's over it. False grip tricep press downs, where your thumb's over the top of the bar. If his thumb is under the bar, like a traditional way, press down, the elbow rotates out more. So by having the thumb around the bar, it's going to force that wrist to rotate over a little bit, causing more of that lateral head development. And you know, we do press downs with a straight bar because we bench with a straight bar. If you have a rope or do this, it actually focuses on that lateral head. So by him putting his thumbs on top using a false grip, he's able to focus by keeping the elbow pointing more back. Jack, I don't know if you can get this, but now as he's holding the bar down, you can see actually the medial head of the tricep flexing. Can you get that? All right, come up. Press down. Notice how the elbow slides forward, focusing on the medial head. Down. Rest. You see right here? Do it one more time, actually. We still get a lot more development through here. Can you see all that with the camera? So, and notice his shoulder stand back, getting here. We're not putting stress here, and we're not really focused on the lateral head. All right, done. So by us pressing that, you did this the other day for the first time, and you had to use a lot less weight, didn't you?
I did.
After you did it for the first time, what were your thoughts? How did you feel your triceps doing it that way compared to like?
I feel like I've been doing it wrong the whole time for a long time. I feel like I never really, it makes a lot of sense as far as comparing your bench to the tricep exercise, trying to, strengthen that medial head.
Yeah, so how did, your triceps were fried, weren't they?
Oh yeah, I couldn't.
You can tell a huge difference. So this is day one of exercise demonstrations with Explosive Mechanics. Thanks James, thanks Jack for filming in the video. If you have any questions, feel free to email me, info@Explosive Mechanics. Follow me on social media, or you can follow these guys. Want to follow them?
Oh yeah, at James Skalski.
James Skalski. Is that your Instagram name, just James Skalski?
Yeah, at James Skalski, that's it.
Jack Steppo behind us. So anyway, thank you all for watching. Thank you for listening. Have a great day.